both his sons having played sport at a local level in Leeds, Andy and Fast Signs have a long history of helping local sports clubs and organisations like Kippax Welfare Rugby League, Garforth Rangers Football Club and North Leeds Cricket Club with products such as events banners, honours boards and changing room signage, as well as providing signs and graphics to the mighty Leeds Rhinos and Leeds United for over the last 30 years. So if you're involved in a local sports club, get in touch with Andy and his team for advice and help with your signs. Hi everybody, welcome to the Lot Pod, the Leeds Rhinos Lot 17-8 podcast, kindly sponsored by Fast Signs. Eddy Kirsty here for a Lot Pod special and we're joined by Leeds Rhinos legend Caitlin Beevers. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Really good, thanks a lot for coming down.
To the heart of it, aren't you?
To the heart, to the mainframe of the pod.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I think legend's a bit over the top.
No, I don't. No,
I don't think so
and
either.
I'm fairly adamant people in our comments will agree.
And captain as well, obviously, aren't you now? So yeah,
captain, leader, legend.
Yeah.
So, but obviously you've not actually played that much this year, though, have you? Because you've been injured, haven't you? And you've got. I don't know if they can see this, but you've got a big leg strap on now. So what's going on? What's going on with the injury?
So the first time I got injured was mid-July. I got hip dropped at Barrow last year. So went for a few scans. It turned out that I tore my LCL, PCL, and ruptured my PLC.
Oh God.
Went under the knife in October, got that sorted, and then through my rehab, just something wasn't right. I was getting a lot of crunching and cracking the side of my knee. I had a massive pocket of fluid on the front of my kneecap, and after getting it reviewed, the screws were out proud and hitting my IT band, so cutting it, and I had a big burster on the front of my knee. So I've had my screws and bursa removed. I played Wigan in the semi-finals, and my knee buckled. Still awaiting the results on those, so that's why I'm in the funky brace.
Yeah.
And it's definitely been an eventful one.
So you've been through it, bloody hell.
Yeah. I in 23 I came back from a full shoulder recon as well. Yeah. So it's been very tough to see how long I've been playing. I've had a really good run though. Apart from fingers and nose and all that kind of stuff,
little short-termers,
ones. I've had a pretty good run, and then it's all just come at once essentially.
Yeah, that's how it happens sometimes, isn't it? I think we've seen loads of players for the men's team in particular, like where they've had a bad run of injuries and then come back and be
Harry Newman,
Harry Newman, JJB had a few in his early career, didn't he, as well?
Callum Watkins, a few bad ones, and then they come back stronger than ever.
Come back good,
So just on your teammates and the Rhinos, who's been your favourite signing for the Rhinos? Who's been your favourite player in 2025?
You know what? I think it could be a controversial one because she's not played much this year, but we've both been in rehab together throughout the time that she's been here at Leeds, and we made our return back on the same day, and it's Lacey Owen. Yeah. She's class. She's so full of energy, and obviously playing against each other for so long. She was in at the start of Super League as well, and she it's nice to actually get to know someone other than just knowing them on the pitch. So she's a great addition to the team. Just a great ball of energy.
Great personality.
Oh God, yeah.
Who do you think's the toughest player in the Leeds squad currently? You can say yourself if you want.
No, I made a chocolate. You know what? I think it's between Bella Sykes and Ella Donnelly.
Right.
Bella, because she just loves going in for anything like really
she's
big.
Only young as well, isn't she, Bella? Yeah.
It's big hits and she's stacked, to be fair. She's stacked. But Ella Donnelly, she's one of those, she goes under the radar a lot, but she plays 80 minutes at front row every week. And the weight that she shifts in the gym is unbelievable. She was a gymnast to start with.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she's really good with weights, and I think she's been the underdog this season.
Okay.
Speaking of underdogs, who do you think's the most underrated player down at the Rhinos?
Ooh. You know what? Can I take that back and put in Ella as an underdog?
Yep.
And Bella as the toughest.
As the toughest.
Okay. Yeah, because Ella isn't a big name. She kind of goes unnoticed, but I think if you watch us, you'll be like, she gets through some workload. And her feet at the line's unbelievable. So, yeah, definitely the one that goes under the radar.
Very good. Because Lois has come back this year, hasn't she? She was on maternity leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then now she's back with the squad, what's she like as a coach?
It's fun.
Has she coached you all the way through?
No.
Okay.
So when we started at Leeds, she was the captain of the club.
Captain, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
She was the captain of the club, and
I forget how long you've been doing it, Caitlin.
It's been a long time. It started in 2018.
I think I was at your first game
against Cass
at Wheaton
or Bradford.
Is it not Wheaton?
Wheatwood.
Yeah. And we all went, and there was a little barbecue afterwards.
Yeah, we used to play out of Wheatwood a lot.
I was at that match, so I think I was at your debut.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
We were initially coached under Cuthbo.
Cuthbo, yeah.
Yeah, of course you were. Of course, I remember.
So Lois was my captain, and I'll be honest, I used to proper I was only 15 when I got signed, 16. And I used to be a bit of a fangirl because I was I went to all the camps, and she probably thought that's that little weirdo that comes to all the camps. And
my little stalker.
Yeah, literally. Me and my brother,
teammate.
Me and my brother used to do it all the time to JP as well. Go to all of his camps. So I think it were an easy way for my parents to get kids
get you out from under the feet.
Yeah, literally. So it was nice to get playing with her. She's obviously very highly renowned in the game, and she's got a very good perception of the game. So to be playing under her, she's great. She just knows her stuff.
She's a veteran, isn't she?
Yeah, she's definitely a veteran
been there
of the
since
game.
The beginning, hasn't
She'll
she?
fall out of me because of that.
She said veteran.
Sorry, Lois. Sorry. You're still young.
And who's the funniest player at the Rhinos?
Oh, you know what? There are so many where I just look at them and I'm like, what are you doing? Sometimes I'd love to know what goes on in people's heads. Oh, God, there's so many. Kira can be funny, Kira Bennett, but she comes out with some stuff where I'm like, you either need to go to sleep or stop drinking caffeine.
Or both.
Yeah, maybe both.
Yeah. Probably more likely both. We've just got so many funny people. Ruby Bruce, she's so funny. She's really quiet, but when you get to know her, she's really funny.
Opens up.
Yeah. I honestly couldn't pick just one person.
Sounds like a good bunch then.
Yeah.
A good bunch to be around.
Yeah, not if you're coaching. I bet you're ragging your hair out.
Always.
I know. No, it does. It seems like there's a good spirit, and it seems like everyone.
Yeah, I love that. I think that plays a big part, like character and
absolutely
personalities.
Yeah,
massively.
This year is we had a really good team last year on paper, and it's all right on paper, but if the cohesion's not really there,
you've got to gel.
Definitely shows on the pitch. So
plays a massive part.
Yeah, this year we've really focused on getting together. All the young uns have come up, so getting them out of their comfort zone and not just sitting with each other all the time. And I do really, really think that this year we've come really close together, and all you've got to do is look at the likes of Wigan. They literally are in each other's pockets all the time, and I think it shows when you're watching the games.
Yeah. No, I agree. So who would you want to sit next to on the team bus?
I always sit next to Sophie Nuttall.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. We have a seating plan.
Oh, okay.
An unofficial seating plan on the bus.
Right.
I'll say Lois like a teacher. Right? You sit there.
I sit in the corner.
You can't sit with her. You talk too much.
When there's a naughty kid and they get put with a good kid, to help with the reading.
You need to sit with me at the front. You need to sit with me at the front.
It makes sense because all the we call them the OGs. All the OGs are at the back, and then the young uns have started sitting at the back. So we're technically keeping eyes on them. So No, it goes. Shannon is in front of me. Is in front of Sophie Nuttall, and then next to Shannon.
It really is a seating plan. You're literally reciting
it in your head.
And then Lucy Marie is next to Shannon, and I'm opposite Lucy Marie, and obviously Sophie Nuttall's opposite.
So what if someone's sat in your seat? What
we move the bag.
That's it. Just get out of the way.
You just need to be like. I remember.
Yeah, you need to be in the zone. You can't be getting distracted by a little thing like, I'm not in my usual seat.
To be fair,
I've got to go backwards.
People really don't like that. I know people don't like that, but a few times Bella put a bag there and Nuts went, that's my seat. And she just took a bag and just put it on the floor.
Yeah.
But it's nice. I like sitting next to Nuts. I often just go like that and just chill on her shoulder. So, yeah, she's been one of... No, not a proper one-dayer, but she's been there for
so
a long
time.
Yeah, we get on really well.
You made your debut at 16, which is absolutely amazing. What are some of the earliest memories from that season? Have you got something that really stands out from that first year?
It was me, actually.
It was you at the barbecue?
Yeah, it was me at the barbecue.
Pushing in, it's my burger.
Honestly, if you'd have seen me then, you would have thought that would be my only burger in the world. I was so skinny. I was, oh God. Looking back at it, I was like, nobody had thought that I were eating stupid amounts, and my metabolism. I wish I still had that metabolism, but from the first year, loads of memories. I was called. What's that film now? It's called Seth, and The Fastest Kid Alive. Have you ever watched? I can't remember what the film is, but they get caught by some policemen, and one of them, Seth, just gets up and runs away, and the policeman tries to chase him, and he's like, I can't catch him. He's the fastest kid alive. He's the fastest kid alive. So
that's you.
Cuthbert, just any time I used to run, just used to go, she's the fastest kid alive. So that was my nickname, along with like Roadrunner and stuff like that. I think that season I was the highest try scorer in the league.
The league, yeah.
Yeah, we nearly did the treble.
Nearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't talk about that grand final. A few of us have got PTSD.
Yeah, it's just right off. It didn't happen, didn't it?
No, it
doesn't
happen.
exist.
No.
What grand final?
Yeah, exactly. What penalty? But yeah, it's crazy. I was talking to my mum about this the other day, actually, and I was saying it's mad that people recite some bits, and I'm like, when did that happen?
Yeah.
Because I was just so young.
Yeah,
it's crazy to think I don't remember most of it. Like we were going through the heritage numbers the other day, and it's so bad. I have really bad memory anyway, but I was like, I don't remember who that is. It's crazy. Yeah. It's been a long time.
It's been a while, hasn't it? So yeah, just talking about those finals then, because you've been in a few, haven't you? You've been Challenge Cup finals and grand finals, and what sticks out to you? What do you remember from them?
My favourite one was my 18th birthday. My family hadn't seen me all day. I'm a twin as well, so I'd not seen my brother all day, not seen my family all day. We went early on the bus, and then spent the day together, and we went to the stadium. And I remember we were going to Australia for the nines afterwards. And on my 18th birthday, I was told to go to bed at 8 o'clock. So that's the key thing to take out of that day.
Yeah.
How brutal on your 18th birthday.
Yeah, they got me a lovely, massive Costco cake, though. That did England, saying happy birthday.
They are the best cake, to be fair.
That was the first time I've ever had it.
The hell out there, they're delicious.
But all the players thought it were a test, so nobody ate the cake.
Oh.
I was like, well, I can, because I was so skinny.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll have the rest of it.
More for me.
Yeah.
Make the most of that metabolism while I can.
Literally. Yeah, that's probably what's happened. But
oh, come on, Caitlin.
Yeah. No, I think that's been the standout, and I know in that game especially, we were 18-0 down at half time, and I came in panicking. I was like, what are we gonna do? And Courtney just went, you need to chill out. And I was like, okay. She went, we've done this before, we've come from behind before, I'm not even worried. And then the whole room just picked up. Like, we used to come from behind.
Just from her words there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Courtney
Amazing.
is like, I've got so many stories about Courtney. We once went into...
Let's have some.
Okay. The 2022 grand final, where we won. We trained at Headingley the day before, or the Thursday before. I can't remember what day the game was. And after the session, Lois went, Courtney, just have 5 minutes with them, do whatever you want. So she went, right, get in a circle. So we all got in a circle, and we're all a bit like, what is she doing now? What's she going to do with
what I was doing?
And she went, right, now you're in a circle. She went, I want you all to lay down. And we're like, we all just start laughing, and she went, lay down. And we're like, okay. We laid down, and she went, I want you to look up. And she started just saying loads of words about like what reminisces with us, how we've done throughout the year and stuff like that. And we were all laughing at the time, but it's funny. You look back at it now and you're like, everyone just captivated by what she was saying. Although they were initially laughing, she was like, just look up and listen to every word that I'm saying. And everyone was just like, this is crazy. And I do think that was a big reason why we went and did what we did. Yeah, she had a way with words.
Brilliant player as well, wasn't she?
She's outstanding.
Fantastic
Absolutely
player.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, so good.
For a cricketer that only ever played touches it, I think, as
bad.
a kid.
No,
she
did pretty well, didn't she?
Unbelievable. What a boot as
win
well.
everything.
About to say, kicking game.
Amazing. Yeah.
Absolutely out of this world.
Absolutely.
You've mentioned some of those younger players just a moment ago who are coming through with the academy and in the system. What advice or support do you give to them, being like an OG? How do you do you offer them support and advice as they make their way through?
Do they come to you?
I'd assume so, yeah.
I think that I wouldn't go out of my way to just start giving people advice unless it's like Ebony with being in the fullback position. If I can tell that she's scratching her head, I'll maybe say, just try it like this and see how you find it. Just little. I'm not going to comment and say to Ruby Bruce, you need to pass it like this, because I've never been a hooker.
Right.
I think in terms of everything else, I think with me being captain, I do like to float. I like to have conversations with people. I do talk to the young ones quite a bit, and I think that I do find quite a few people do come to me and
for advice.
And I like that. And even if it's just for a chat, I find a lot of girls come for me for just a chat. I know we have Helen. She's our welfare officer at the club, and if I need to make referrals or anything like that, I'll do it. But I find it nice that people feel like they can come to me with those kind of things.
That's brilliant.
And it's trusted.
I suppose that's part of the captaincy that you do off the field. Obviously more than on the field, but even though you've not been playing all of this season, then that's still a massive contribution, isn't it, that you make even when you're not out there on the pitch? I
think you've just hit the nail on the head, especially when I've been out. It's hard feeling like a captain when you're not doing anything captain-like. So when you've got the opportunities to do things internally, not out on the pitch, and just make sure the cohesiveness is still there, then I'm kind of still doing my job. But it took me a while to think that there's more to being a captain than just playing and trying to lead by example.
Loads more, isn't there? I think there's a lot to do off the field as well, for sure. So we talked a little bit about Wigan, didn't we? And said, Wigan, I think, have come out of... I mean, maybe you don't think they've come out of nowhere, but to me it seems a bit like they were never among that kind of top three, and then
there's
suddenly...
always Saints, Leeds, York.
Leeds, York. And then now there's four. Obviously, there's four kind of contenders, really, isn't there? So... there's been a lot of growth, and what development in the sport do you think has been the most exciting thing? Is it the fact that there's more teams doing better? Is it the fact that there's more young players coming through? Like, what do you think is the most exciting development in women's rugby league?
I do think that it starts from the bottom, so it starts from the clubs and the amateur game. After the World Cup, I remember I was invited to Shawcross's gala that they had a tournament for the girls, and I went and I saw actual age groups tournaments for under 9 girls and stuff like that.
That's great, isn't it?
And I played since I was 6 up until I was in the boys game. It's 11, and then you've got to find a girls team. I only played against one other girl in the boys, and I had to take a 2-year gap because there were no girls team.
girls teams.
Wow,
So now you've got it to the fact where there's under 9s and there's enough players to have a competition for under 9s.
That's
I think
great.
It's insane. So I
do think quick growth as well. Between when you were playing to there, that growth that continues. Phenomenal.
Yeah, it is.
I think when you talk about the league as well, that growth has been really quick as well. Wigan have always kind of been there, but I'd say probably been a bit more like a Huddersfield are now. So they've always been there, and they could have always pipped you. And they had a few occasions where a lot of people probably underestimated them, and by the sounds of what happened throughout the pre-season, it was just consistent. It was all about skill and all about fitness, and it seemed to have worked. So big pat on the back.
Paying off for them, isn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely. What challenges do you think remain for the women's game? Is it visibility, support, facilities? Do you think there's still
Money.
few things. Money.
Money is a big part of it.
Yeah, absolutely is.
Obviously, we've all still got full-time jobs.
Yeah.
We're training in an evening, we play on a weekend. That is our lives, and people that are mothers do that obviously on the side as well. So you've got a lot of people that you need to lean on for supporting those kind of situations. But I do think that exposure is a bit of it. Social media has massively picked up in the coverage over that, and it's great to see the clubs actually getting behind teams on their actual social media. I don't like to see a team that have a men's and women's social media.
Yeah, so it's splitting the divide.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think it should be all under one. And I think televised games, it was quite frequent a couple of years ago, and it's just disappeared.
Yes, dropped
massively dropped. Apart
which is an enormous shame.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely enormous shame.
Especially, we nearly had London come up. Obviously, we've got Barrow in the league. You've been. I know I'm not saying that those games need to be broadcasted, but when people are wanting to come watch their teams and they've got some away days that are like that,
a long way. If you make it easy for people, then they'll engage more, won't they? I suppose, and then they'll follow the team more, and then they'll know what's going on. Yeah.
But on the back of that, you look at the semi-final on a Sunday night at that time.
Yeah.
We're not going to have supporters there. No. It's just not. It's just not right. It's not.
It's bad scheduling.
It is.
It was just after, because I went to the Leeds Awards do. I saw you at the Leeds Awards do, and I was chatting to, I think it might have been Kira Bennett and Bella Sykes, and they were both complaining about the fact that it was on the Sunday night, because they were saying it's just your whole day gone as well, like for you guys.
Absolutely,
like
you said, it's
we
not
don't
like
have weekend much.
No, exactly. Yeah. So then the fact that the men were playing on the Friday night and then you had to play on like late on a Sunday. It's a late night back on a Sunday, and then you've got to get up for work the next day. It's crazy. Yeah.
Absolutely nuts. Are you a fan of the double headers when they do men and women games?
Yes, because it means an early kick-off.
You get a 5. Is it 5 p.m. or a 6 p.m. kick-off you get then?
5 typically. I do like Friday night games.
So do we. Can we have some next year, please, RFL?
Yeah, can we have some more?
Can we have some more of them? It was a pain this year.
I love having a weekend.
They're great.
But the double headers are good, especially when they're at home. We just need. I think that all clubs can do it better and promote the fact that the women are before to invite that interaction. But I think at any occasion where the same team are playing each other for men and women, you should take that opportunity.
Take the double header.
Grow it.
Yeah. So what do you think are the differences, the main differences between the men's game and the women's game, if you think there are any?
If obviously we're not talking about cost.
No.
Yeah. It's hard. I think that
in terms of the play as well, though, in terms of like the game itself, rather than just the sort of experience. But sorry, I interrupted.
No, honestly, it's fine. Interrupt all you want. I do think at the moment in the women's game we're lacking constant competition.
There's a few one-sided. Isn't there?
It's
every
not
season.
Good for anyone.
No.
It's
I
really
think
not.
obviously what's happened with Warrington. This year was just. Terrible, and we obviously saw all the things that were going on with Salford, but then Warrington, was it 3 fixtures they just didn't fulfil at the end of the game?
Wigan, Saints and Leeds.
It doesn't help any of you. Well, you just scored more than 48 points against Warrington. Any of you wouldn't. So,
which, like you said, if we went up on points difference, it would completely
makes a big difference.
The league. It's a really tough one, but I think that is probably the biggest factor that's potentially holding us back at the moment, and that's not anyone's fault. Like I said, we don't want to be playing in those games.
No.
Those people definitely don't want to be playing in those games, and I think that it needs to be reviewed, especially going into a World Cup next year. I know the last World Cup,
massive year.
Last one they played everyone once, and you just competed in the top 4 for the rest of the season.
And then the competitive matches, aren't they, all the way? Yeah.
As long as possible. Were you a Leeds fan? Have you been a Leeds fan your whole life?
Yes, my uncle played for Leeds years and years ago. I don't think they were called Rhinos then. But he got Roy Powell signed.
Wow.
My uncle Dave and Roy best mates, and they signed my uncle, and he went, "I'm not coming with you unless you sign my mate Roy."
Unless you get Roy.
And they were like,
Good piece of advice.
We'll have to watch him. And it was like, no, you're going to sign him.
You need him, yeah.
And they signed them both. Yeah,
Amazing.
so
Oh, brilliant.
since that,
Amazing.
obviously, it's always been in our family as Leeds, and ever since we started, really.
Very good. Yeah, like me, big long family history of the club.
Yeah.
That's how it goes in rugby, isn't it? I think it's nice in rugby league that.
Yeah.
Tend to get the family connections. It's all good. So, who do you think is talking about the development? Who do you think's the next one? Is it Huddersfield? Who do you think are the next one who are going to sort of take that leap?
Yeah.
What are the signs?
I think that they are really physical side.
Right.
In the previous years, the only thing that's ever let them down has been their fitness.
Right. Okay.
Which we've seen on quite a few occasions. Wigan used to be the same.
Yeah.
The skill
I can see the
was
similarities,
was always there. They just didn't have the fitness to be able to compete. They used to compete for 20 minutes and then decline.
Yeah.
And I think that Huddersfield have found the fitness, and they've got the halfbacks to do the shape and stuff like that. And I do think that they'll be a big force to be reckoned with next year.
Yeah, hopefully that'll be the way it goes, and I think it will be a bit of a slow burn, won't it? But hopefully, if you can just maintain, grow it by one team who's in the competition. This, like you said, at the moment, there's kind of 4 teams who are the contenders. Maybe next year there'll be 5, maybe the year after 6, and then, that's better, isn't it? That's better for everyone.
If it just continues to develop, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So who are you tipping for the grand final? Wigan or Saints?
For me, it's just a bit hard to look past Wigan.
Yeah.
They're looking good.
They are looking good.
I expected Wigan to win the Challenge Cup, but not by that.
No, I don't think anyone expected that, did they?
No.
No.
I do think that Saints will really come out really hard. I think that they're the underdogs. They've got a point to prove that the scoreline won't
the old
happen
rivalry
again.
as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it'll be much closer this time.
Yeah. What I like about Saints is Derek Hardman and Craig Richards. Sorry. They aren't afraid to just drop players if they're underperforming.
Right. Yeah.
They're not bothered about the number on your back.
No matter who you are, what you've done. Yeah.
Absolutely not. And I think if you've had a look at Saints this year, it's been a very different squad. Quite a few on multiple occasions, and that's because they're not scared to upset people. That you're in professional sport, and I think that
you're only as good as your last performance, aren't
exactly.
you?
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what team he actually puts out.
Puts out for it.
It will. Yeah. So, who would you like to see launch a women's team? Like, if you were looking at any of the clubs, really, Super League or not, who would you like to see?
I've always said that every Super League club should
yeah.
have one.
Without a doubt,
I agree.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer, isn't it?
But sometimes they're in championship and they're just not supported.
No.
Without a doubt.
Not all of them take it as seriously as you'd like them to, do they, the clubs? It's a shame, because it's such a big opportunity, there's a massive opportunity there, isn't there, to.
I'd like to see the Hulls.
Yeah.
Massive missed opportunity, that.
Yeah, massive. I think that
huge community over there.
Yeah. And if you could have more derbies in the league, it'd be class.
The first where it grows.
Yeah.
It's all about the Lancashire derbies in our league.
Nice to play another Yorkshire team again.
Another one.
Yeah. I'd probably say the Hulls more than anything. I like Warrington. I just wish that
it's such a shame with them. I thought it was a real pity, because obviously, again, Warrington's a pretty decently run club, isn't it? And there's no reason, for them to not have a well-run women's team as well.
They've always had a 12s, 14s, 16s, and women's reserves and women 19s and women's. So where's all that going?
I know. It's such a shame. I do think it's a shame, because you don't want to see it happen to any club, do you? Or any team. So for them to not finish the league, it was a pity. But Hull would be great.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll get on it.
Choice. What are your ambitions for next year then?
To not get injured.
One.
Get everything crossed.
Cross your fingers and toes.
Cross our fingers.
Yeah, to not get injured and to make it into the World Cup squad.
Yeah. I've been massive, right?
Yeah, all the comments this year are you bothered about getting back into the international squad? And I said for the remainder of this year, no. Like, I need to focus on maybe 2-3 performances I have left.
Yeah.
I'm not going out there to play for England. I'm going out there to regain my confidence.
Brilliant, yeah.
So I think next year, whole different ballgame. I've not had a pre-season in 3 years.
Wow.
So it'd be nice to have a pre-season under my belt and feel like I've prepped for the season.
Just hit the ground running and just keep going and building.
Yeah. In 23, that was the best pre-season I had. We played York at home. And that's probably one of the best games I ever played. And I was like inches away from a full length there. I did some really good tackles and I was like, this is going to be my year. And then the next game, I did my shoulder.
Yeah.
And I know I've not been right since within my within my physique, within the way I'm playing. I just, it's just hard to come back from back-to-back reconstruction. So
yeah, of course
I'm
it
just
is. Yeah,
hoping to find some game time, confidence, and just a bit more oomph.
Yeah, it's focusing on yourself, and then if you get that right, everything else falls into place, doesn't it?
Of course it does.
England, everything else kind of falls into place.
It's a big opportunity, isn't it, with the World Cup next year and touring and everything? Yeah, that'd be great.
Absolutely massive.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
I'm going to put you on the spot now, though. If you had 30 seconds to sell Women's Rugby League to someone, like an elevator pitch, what would you say?
Women's Rugby League is where women don't get paid, well, they're not on contracts, and they work full-time jobs, they have families, they put on times on weekdays, evenings and weekends to put out some good performances, really big hits that are massively undershown. Some fantastic tries, the skill that's on show is phenomenal, and it's always going to get better. The young youth that's coming through is only going to pay the game, and it's exciting to see.
Brilliant.
If that don't make you want to watch,
I was going to say, I know. I thought you were ready to go then.
I don't think you knew that question would come in. Kirsty were like, I'm going to put you on the spot. You're just like, right, here we go.
You had it there. You had it in the bank.
Gets my job. I'm in sales.
Just rattled it off. Like,
That was great.
In terms of other sports, are there any other sports that you like to play? Any that you're pretty good at, or is it just rugby league?
Definitely not football. I've got honestly the word. I've got a really good boot on me for a rugby ball. For a football, I'm terrible. Like honestly, I don't know where it goes, and I'm a bit too aggressive for it. I enjoyed hockey, but I just kept on hitting people's chins.
In the head with a stick.
Bang, move. Really, really like netball.
Yeah.
I was always a centre. And I was always into athletics, so more sprints. At my high school, I have a few records, but one of them my mum held for over 30 years.
Oh wow!
So your mum held it. Well, then you broke
beat it.
Wow!
I was supposed to do the 100. She was like, do the 200 because I think that my record still stands. I went, all right. So I did it, and I beat her, and I told her.
That's incredible.
Yeah, but you did it on a nice track. I did it on grass, and it were all bumpy. And I did it in Dunlops, and you've done them in nice nights. And I was like, all right, don't tell me to do it, and then get bitter.
It's like in rugby, though, isn't it? When they're always like, oh yeah, but the ball was a lot different back then.
Yeah.
It's not the same
Back
kicking record now. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot harder for us.
Do you know if your record still stands?
I think it does. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I've got one for 2 for relay, 1 for 100, 1 for 200.
I can't remember, Caitlin, whether it was on the pod before the pod or if it was part of the podcast where you said you had a bad memory, and that was a lie, wasn't it? Bloody hell, like you just pulling facts out of your back pocket. I think you've got an amazing memory for this stuff.
Might have been pod before the pod.
I think it was,
yeah,
you did. You said, oh, I've got a terrible memory. I was like, have you?
No,
what are you forgetting?
I'm so bad with names, faces, anything like that. And to be fair, my partner always laughs at me. I go, the other day, and he was like, the other day? That was like 5 months ago.
5 months ago.
And I'm like, that well, the day to me.
Back in February.
Literally.
Oh, okay, sorry, we'll get back to it. But yeah, so who are your role models in rugby or outside of rugby?
Good question.
Yeah.
If you've got any. You might be like, it's just me.
No. It's tough because it used to be obviously watching the golden era growing up. It used to be Kev, Rob, JJB. I once walked out with JJB at England versus New Zealand.
Did
Test
you?
match.
Wow.
And I'll be honest, I've never told him this. I was a bit annoyed because Kevin Sinfield were in front of him, and I've always wanted to talk to Kevin Sinfield.
You feel like
I was in primary school, so I'm like, Kevin.
I feel like you got second prize.
Well, I've met JJB on loads of occasions.
Yeah, you can't say that now, Caitlin. He's your boss. Come on. He's going to be the CEO.
Well, at least I can say that I've done that.
True, exactly. Yeah. We're all delighted about it.
Yeah, but no. It's funny because I've never really started playing rugby or continue playing rugby because of the people that I look up to. It's funny, I was actually saying today, we've said if like my injury is really, really bad, people have gone, would you retire? And I'm like, I don't have a clue what I would be, what my identity would be, what would I do with my life without
It's a
rugby?
massive part of you, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think that,
You've been doing it so long.
I honestly do not know what I do in my life. My friends, it takes up so much of your life.
Yeah, of course.
And I think off season's bad enough, just twiddling your thumbs throughout it all. So I think it's more the environment, the people that you surround yourself with that's more moulded me to stay in rugby and keep going in rugby than role models and looking up to your teammates as well. Yeah, admiring what they do.
What they do, yeah. What do you do after a game to relax? Can you relax after all the adrenaline and?
Have a takeaway.
What's your takeaway then? What's your go-to? Yeah, what you ordering? Really? Just on the corner? Yeah. We're in Bridgewater Place, by the way.
Have I been to Whatever?
Stunning.
Of course I have.
Yeah. No, I'm joking. I'm not joking. I do like a Chinese after a game. For me, I like ice baths. Just because I've always been brought up with them in the international space with training and games. It's always an ice bath after training. It's because it's so intense. So I do like an ice bath after a game. Some of the girls don't shower, and I think that's weird. Like, you just played 80 minutes, get in the shower.
Oh, wow.
They all go home to shower.
Oh, okay.
I thought you meant just don't shower in general, then. Like, what? Just
What are some of them? You might question
What's the train? Stinking. I'm really glad you clarified that.
After a
They
game.
go home and then
to shower.
And then they wash. Wow.
Yeah, and it depends what kind of game it's been. But especially within these last few that I've played, even after training, I felt like I've played a match. So I've literally gone
That's
home
a good intensity.
and done nothing.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been like, it's funny, we did contact the other day and Lucy Murray looked at me and I went, should I be aching already? Halfway through the session, she was like, Beevers, no.
There's a long way to
It's
go.
too long to go.
Literally.
But you have to juggle training with your work as well. So how do you manage that? How do you find it?
I've been very fortunate that the jobs that I've had have.
Yeah, I was going to say, but that plays a part for you all. You know, you kind of your employer going to your employer and saying, "Oh, by the way,
Yeah,
I need to
finish early on this
juggle
day so I can
all
go
this
play.
as well."
Yeah, because like we
It's
said,
good
like
at
5
your
o'clock
employer.
kickoffs on a Friday. Like
Some of the girls can't do it.
No,
they
of
can't.
course not. Yeah.
Or have to dip into annual leave, or
It's throughout the World Cup. It's not Leeds, so I'll go back to Leeds. But in the World Cup, I remember a few girls had to raise money because their jobs were like, "I'm not paying you for a month off." Like,
Wow.
no.
Yeah.
So
that's got to change, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Yeah,
Massively.
yeah. That's a big barrier, isn't it, for a lot of people?
Yeah.
to-
Enormous.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
No,
Tom.
it's fine.
But
So-
did you know? I tell people this. People don't realise this. You can ask for flexible working from day one in any job. Tell your teammates.
Yeah.
Flexible working.
Yeah. I am an employer. I know.
We're very lucky though that we've got a lot of job opportunities through the club.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, brilliant.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of the girls, I know that one of them's a nurse and she's looking for a job, and we've got a fantastic sponsor in the Duchy.
Nice.
They're looking to help her find work.
Oh, brilliant.
It's
Okay,
stuff
yeah.
like that. But for me, I remember I sat on JJB's podcast.
It's not as good as ours.
No, it's not. The second best Leeds Rhinos podcast.
Second best. I think it was like nearly 3 years. Was it? Yeah, nearly 3 years ago now. And it went, "What are you doing? Like, what are you doing with work life?" And I went, "Oh, I'm just currently working at a paint factory doing admin." And I was like, you liking it? And I was like, depends what you're offering me.
I'm saying, yeah, where's this going?
Yeah. And he said a mate of mine's doing an apprenticeship, but it's all these attributes. It was like, do you want me to put you in touch? And I was like, yes.
Brilliant.
So
That's amazing.
yeah, my boss then, he went, we'll meet at the stadium and we'll find somewhere to go for a drink. And he's like, where are you from? And I went, I'm from Cleckheaton. He's like, I'm from Cleckheaton. And we ended up going round a rabbit hole, and we actually live on the same street, and we met in Leeds.
Wow.
So yeah, so every job that I've gone to is they're well aware of rugby. They're very supportive of rugby. My whole LinkedIn is rugby. I try and make sure that people are aware that
The forefront,
That's a big part of your life. Yeah.
So work a class. Obviously, after my injury, I was supposed to be in for the week, and they were like, work from home.
Yeah.
They were like, do not come in. And they're really, if you need any, my boss said to me, if you need any time for rehab, any time for appointments, anything like that, he's like, just put it in your calendar and go.
That's a really good employer.
Good. Yeah.
Because I do think it should be applauded that if you're employing, a Leeds Rhinos player, it should be like, do you know we employ a Leeds Rhinos player?
But then at the same time, like Ella Donnelly, she's a doctor.
Right.
In the army. So
of course she is, isn't she?
She can't always just go, right, I'm up and off.
Yeah.
We've got loads of army girls and stuff like that. So there's some instances where it's just not always
it's just impossible, isn't it? Yeah.
Like they get sent out on tours and stuff. It's tough to juggle.
Who's your biggest fan?
Oh, it's hard to say really. My mum will give me positives in every single game that I've done. My brother will be nice, but he'll be like, but you could have done this. And my partner will be like, that pass that you did, that were naff. So yeah, that's putting it politely as well, because I'm not going to swear on this pod. But I've got a very good supportive group. I've got a photo from one of the last England games that I played, and I've got all of my family, all of my partner's family, some teammates that came to watch, and it's a lovely, lovely photo.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, I've got the
nice support network.
Best support network. Yeah.
Does your brother play? Does your partner play?
Yes. So
okay, I was going to say, because if not, then
I'm going to say they play together.
Yeah, do they?
Yeah,
oh, that's nice.
My brother did really well. He was always at Bursell Vic, and then it got signed at Bradford, and really badly broke his elbow, double dislocation, snapped his humerus.
Playing?
Yeah.
That is horrible.
Took a few years out. Bradford obviously didn't sign him because of the time he had off, and then he went to Featherstone Reserves. Really, really enjoyed it there, but RFL cut the funding. So he took a few years out, and he was like, I want to go back to rugby, and that's where he met him, and that's where I met him.
Brilliant.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So, who is your sporting hero? I know we've talked about role models. I think that's a bit different. That can be from any sport, I think.
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, someone I've always admired is like Jess Crennis.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that she's like, I'm not just doing one thing, I'm going to do it all. I think it's so impressive, and being a medalist in it all.
Yeah.
You're not just good at them, like you're fab at them.
Excel,
you're the best.
Yeah.
I've always thought that she was being class.
Yorkshire girl as well.
I was literally about to say that.
Yeah.
That matters.
Yeah. It's in the blood.
Exactly. Yeah. Wasn't it like there was something in the Olympics? It might have been the London Olympics when they said that if Yorkshire had been competing on its own, it would have won more medals than.
Yeah.
Was it Australia?
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
See,
I remember seeing that.
If it was its own nation.
Yeah.
Propping up Great Britain. Are you watching any good TV at the moment? What do you usually watch?
In season, it's not often I get to watch a series, but at the moment, because I've seen so many clips of it on TikTok, I'm watching The Good Doctor.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just finished watching Dexter. I loved it.
Did you watch the whole thing?
All of it. Yeah, all the way through to the last season.
To the last one.
Yeah. I'm into like the kind of crime and medical stuff.
Bit of murder.
I've watched all of Chicago Med. All that kind of stuff. So any murder documentaries, send them my way.
Comment below.
I absolutely love murder documentaries.
Hey, I am a white woman in my 40s. I have watched the murder documentary. that's what we do. We do yoga and murder documentaries. That's it. It's the truth, Eddie. the truth. So what are your plans?
How to avoid a serial killer. You see him with a notepad.
in my phone.
Make notes.
It's true, me and all my friends, honestly. What are your plans for the off-season other than the murder documentaries? Yeah, other than that. I'll send some your way.
Hopefully just healing.
Yeah. That's a big job.
Yeah. Although I only played 3 games, it felt like the longest season ever, and I think with being inside for so long. It took 7 months for me to actually start any players, and that's all inside. So it were a long time inside and away from it. So like not just a physical break, but definitely a mental one. And we'll see what the results come back with in determining what's the next steps.
Yeah.
Well, it's now time for some more questions around your teammates. So feel free to throw one or two under the bus if you feel like.
Don't you worry.
Who's the biggest joker in the team?
Kaya Glenn.
I know, instant.
She's very funny. I don't know whether you've seen them. Leeds have done a few videos with Kaya.
They have.
Have you seen the ones with the glasses?
No.
Oh, she wore those Ray-Ban glasses.
The Meta ones.
Yes, I see what you mean, with the camera.
So funny.
I see what you mean.
She's just so funny.
Yeah.
She's just crazy.
We've touched on this already because some of them, not long enough apparently, but who takes the longest in the changing room? Not the ones who aren't showering.
No. It is usually me.
Is it?
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Right.
I always like just a stand in the shower. I always wash my hair. It is most of the time me.
Is anyone constantly late to training or cutting it fine to training? You're laughing already.
If there's one for Ditsy as well, you can put this one on that one. It's Lucy Murray. She's so like, there's just no care in the world, and I'm really close friends with her. And me and my partner have said we'll start saying from now on, we need you like 5:30. We actually need of 6.
For 6.
Yeah, she'll turn up on time then.
Yeah, to give her that half an hour.
I've got friends I do that with,
give
for
her that
sure.
half
Some of
an
them
hour.
you've got to,
Well, she was coming over for the rugby the other day, and I said, she's going to kill me. And I said to her, what time are you getting here? She was like 10 minutes before kick-off. I was like, why?
And
she took a photo of her face. She went, currently doing my eyebrows. And I'm like, right, so priorities. need to get my eyebrows done. So, yeah, no cares in the world.
Okay. I think this is a mean question, Eddie. This is what I've Eddie. Who's got the worst fashion sense?
Ooh.
You can say pass.
The worst one?
You can do best if you want.
Or best
do
dressed.
Best dressed, yeah.
Bruce is very trendy. She's Ruby Bruce, sorry. She's very trendy. Worst dress, I honestly
think they're all pretty good.
I just can't think of anyone on the top of my head. Lacey, sometimes when she has a shower at training and she leaves home in her pyjamas. So
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to push it, it'd be Lacey in her PJs.
That's fair. That's a fair answer. Yeah.
Who's the most likely to forget the boots? Who's the most likely to turn up and be like, oh my God, I forgot my... Lucy Murray.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, she's already done it twice this season. She's like, have you got any boots, mate? Have you got any boots?
I forgot mine. I forgot mine.
She's lost them and she can't find them now. And I'm like, well, you only surely keep them in your car at home or at training or
they don't
in
go
the
far,
changing
do
room.
they?
No, and she's like, I honestly can't find them because she's got an Oxen deal. And people are like, you can have my boots, and she's like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
Oxen only, right?
Yeah.
So,
who's the hardest tackler?
Not just of your teammates, it could be
opposition as well.
Who you've played against. Does anyone?
Who'd you avoid?
So
who'd you run away from you?
It'll be Beevers now. She's done this. No, I'm joking. Grace Field is a big hitter. Jazz Bell.
Yeah.
Big hitter. Is it Atherton from Wigan? She's not really a known name, but to me, she should have got player of the match the last time because she's just like a jukebox, hit after hit.
Bang.
There's quite a few in the game, to be honest.
Who would you want next to you in a really tough game? Who's the perfect person in the Leeds squad when things are getting tough? Who do you want next to you to go into battle with?
I do a lot of talking like behind the sticks and any time time off.
Yeah.
For me, because I do that much talking off, I need someone to put me in my place when we're in the game.
Right.
And I know Sophie not all puts me in like
Right.
who are you on? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm on her.
It's a good partnership then, yeah.
She's like, who are you on? I'm doing this, and I'll go. We've just got a very good relationship to know
That's
what
good.
each other's doing,
Yeah.
so
Yin
she
and
keeps
yang.
me in line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is she the loudest player on the pitch, or is it someone else?
Honestly, it is me.
It is
Like,
you.
it's-
Yeah.
Like everybody, I've had commentary saying if you're outside of this stadium, you'd still hear Caitlin. So it's always
So that's even before captaincy. It's
yeah,
still,
yeah.
That's why she got it.
I was
That's why,
16.
yeah.
I was 16, and people are looking at me going, "Oh, you tell him to move."
Who's the player that can most likely to come in clutch under pressure? Who would you like go to if there's a play or a tackle to be made? Who do you think would come in clutch for the side?
A few times Bethan Dainton has.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's scored some beauties.
Good player. Really good player.
Yeah.
Massive fan.
I think that Ebnestead,
Yeah.
she's done really well this season, and doesn't need anyone. Solo tries. She's
Yeah.
good at solo
Yeah.
tries.
Phenomenal, yeah.
I'd probably go with those
One
two,
of those.
really. Yeah. Or Ruby Bruce with a scoot over. She's known for one of those. She did one the other day at Huddersfield, and I was on the sideline because I was building up my minutes, and one of the girls went, "It's Ruby Bruce. You know what she's gonna do." And I just couldn't hold
amazing.
it together.
That's
And with
amazing.
the arms as well. It's Ruby Bruce.
You know.
I was like, yeah, she's gonna do that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh. So we'll talk a bit about the off-field. Who's in charge of the music?
Kira Bennett.
Kira Bennett.
Yeah.
What
big
does she
time.
play?
Yeah,
She
yeah,
got
it's
some
on the
good
playlist.
taste, or does she get it wrong?
So we've had some controversy over music.
Right, wow.
In the past, we've had people put some quite questionable song. We make a Spotify playlist where you can add your own songs to it.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
jump
okay,
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like democratic, but sometimes.
Yeah, but sometimes you're just like,
who's put
I'm not,
this in?
I'm not going to start crying in the gym. Skip.
Yeah.
Skip.
So
Yeah.
we had it this year where we all put our songs in, and the leadership group was told to vet it.
Oh,
and
wow.
if there's any songs that you feel like, nah, this
serious.
is too
We gotta
depressing
go.
for gym, it's got to go. So Kira's on that duty. Yeah.
Good
Or
stuff.
Ruby's good with music. Ruby Enright, very good with music. So
Really?
like in rehab, I'll just say, put your phone on, please, and
Oh.
she'll.
She gets it
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's
she
good.
gets it right for
The right
that
vibe.
dark hole that you're in when you're in rehab.
Get the chills to pull you out.
Yeah.
Who's got the best dance moves? Who's the best dancer at the Rhinos?
Oh,
Is there a few? Is there?
dancer. You could say Ella because she's a gymnast.
Yeah.
And she does backflips at any opportunity, essentially. I know that Kira loves a boogie. Yeah, I'm just trying to think now. I think there's quite a few two-steppers.
Is there?
I think there's quite a few two-steppers.
In
I
there.
don't think there'll be too many people that's shaking hips.
Yeah. No, strictly then.
No, absolutely not, no.
Who do you think's the most likely to become a coach?
That's a good question.
Oh, it's very good.
What about yourself? That's
Yeah,
something
could be
you'd
you.
Yeah, I think...
later in your career?
Yeah, again, this is something I was talking about today. Obviously, I've got reffing as a backup still.
Absolutely,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
That's a good point.
Really enjoyed my reffing.
Is it? I think it's the first time a female referee's taking charge of the women's grand final.
Yeah.
I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this year. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is great.
It is.
It's really
it
good.
is.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
good, yeah.
Yeah, she's had a good career with both sides of the
Yeah,
coin when
yeah.
it comes to rugby. So, and yeah, possibly coaching. I said I'd have to do a bit of the older ones because I couldn't do kids. Like trying to get them to do a passing drill, and they're just like,
What?
yeah,
All the kids would be all right. The
Yeah.
little ones, you've got to, they just run around, don't they? But
Who's the most likely to end up on reality TV? If
But
someone were
not
to-
on Strictly. Not on
Not on
Strictly.
Strictly.
Covered that.
Who do you think would be the one to?
We've had this question quite a few times. I'd probably say Lacey Owenwood. She'd be funny. Ellie Frayne.
Which shows though?
Yeah, where would
could
you
you
put
could you
them?
drop them
Yeah.
into a show? Who would you put in the jungle?
Oh,
Who
in
would-
the
who do you
jungle,
think
who
could
would
be
be
funny to watch?
resourceful?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or-
funny to
or
watch.
either.
And not squeamish. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Who
Oh,
could
God,
handle it? Who could handle
yeah.
it?
Doing some what are they called? Tush bucket trials. They're called tush buckers. That's way harder to say as well. Isn't it? It just rolled off the tongue. Bush tucker.
Bush
Yeah.
Tucker trials.
Oh God. It
Got
felt-
to be a few petrified of spiders or
Yeah.
snakes or.
Yeah, well, can't say we've been in a position where we've seen spiders and obviously not snakes.
Not snakes.
You'd hope not, round Headingley.
No. But I'll tell you what, you get a lot of those midges that bite you while you're training because you're next to the
you're next to
canal.
the canal,
Oh,
aren't you? Yeah,
yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
Can imagine.
But yeah, I'd probably say those two, and they're both not single, but you know, like that kind of a funny show, like potentially like Love Island, especially because they're both
Like maths.
really pretty good.
Yeah.
I need to catch up on that if you're watching it. I need to watch it.
I'm not, my business partner loves it.
Yeah,
Obsessed.
yeah. My sister-in-law loves it, and then she keeps saying you need to watch it.
Yeah.
I do usually. It's a good show.
Oh, it's me. Sorry. Who's the tightest? Who's never buying the coffees? Who's missing the round?
We were coming back from Barrow and we did a team quiz, and this was actually on it.
Oh,
This
right.
question was on it, and I think I were on there for some reason.
I'm going to say, I felt like you were building up to saying, they all said me.
No, well, only one vote said me, and I don't see where that comes from because I do all the arrangements for money and presents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Probably because I'm taking everyone's money all the time
Yeah,
for
give it to
gigs
me, give
and
it to
stuff.
me, give it to me.
Yeah. Maybe they're like, we think she's not contributing herself. That's why she's doing it. That's
Yeah,
why
I'm
she's
fucking it
organising
all.
it. Yeah, exactly. I gave her a £5 and that only cost £4.
There were a few people trying to think about it now. I think a few people said Gracefield, but that's because she just bought a house on her own.
Well, that's fair
On
enough,
her
then,
own.
isn't
Yeah.
it? Bloody hell, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you,
can
do
be a
that.
penny
yeah.
pincher if
Yeah.
that's the case. Definitely.
That's a good reason.
Yeah, but I can't think of everyone else. I was just more mortified about the fact that I was put
That's
on there,
so-
to be honest. Yeah.
Just wiped everything out.
I literally got out of the scene and I went, who said that?
Put me.
They'd all be like, oh, God. I thought it'd be more people.
Who's the smartest in the squad?
Ella
would you say?
Donnelly.
Straight away, Ella, you're in.
Dr. Dono.
Dr. Dono,
Yeah.
straight in.
Yeah. She, like, you just talk to her and she's Southern as well, so she's just very smart.
Southerners aren't always smart. I'm not having that. My
No.
partner's a Southerner. I'm not having that.
Well, she is.
They just sound like they are.
Yeah, literally.
Don't sound as rough as us.
Exactly. Yeah, they weren't born in Dewsbury. Like,
Don't tell anyone I'm
I know,
born
sorry.
in Dewsbury.
Yeah. No. Got to own it. No. Who's the most superstitious before a game? Who's got rituals?
Oh, I've noticed a few people whilst I've not been playing. I know.
I bet you see it more.
Yeah,
when you're not doing
absolutely.
your
just
own
from
thing.
just from like
yeah.
a step back and say, oh, I've noticed you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed a few people really line stuff up. So like they're very OCD on a game day.
Right.
It's like the Rafael Nadal thing, isn't it? With the bottle's got to be in the right order. and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
I've noticed that on like a sheet of paper, sometimes we get a photo of whatever you've chosen. So mine was that one of my family
Yeah.
and all that, and the England game. And you can either have a message on the bottom of it from the coaches or what you've chose as your inspirational quote, or each game you can write on your own objectives throughout the game.
For the game.
Right. Okay.
And I've noticed that Ruby Bruce always gets her pen and paper before the game and sticks her objectives up.
Yeah.
I've noticed there's a lot in hair club, getting the hair done.
Right.
Like me, I don't think I could play without plaits.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah,
more because
yeah.
it annoys me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you feel different. It's distracting,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's so distracting.
Yeah. Eddie
Um,
doesn't know. It's,
No. Yeah, but you have that problem
What is
all
her-
the time.
Kirsty Platt's mine before the pod.
yeah. It's really tight, that's why you can't see it.
It just fell off.
Slip back.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and Lucy lost the boots the other day. And she was like, "I've not worn any other pair of boots this season. I can't just wear some for the last 2 games of the season." I went, "Yes, you can. 'Cause the boots."
Just get your new pair.
Yeah.
Who's the best at giving motivational speeches? Is there someone you mentioned Courtney previously? Is there someone who steps up now to kind of do something similar? Is it yourself now?
You again,
yeah. So I'm guessing, I can't remember what it was, that Leeds documentary all those years ago.
As Good as It Gets.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I watched that, I found it quite funny that Kev was basically very much like Courtney, and he was very calm, he was very collected with his words and stuff like that, and JP had just come in, kick the door open and go, "I'm having it,
I'm gonna rip it down."
Yeah. So I vote. It's funny though, because last year Hannah Butcher was captain and I was vice captain, and we were both JP.
Oh wow.
2 JPs.
So it was a lot of energy in the changing rooms. But yeah, I'd still say I've managed to tone it down a bit this year. I've gone for more objectives first and then finish with let's have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's typically me that does most of the talking, and Mel now. The leadership group, we've got a good group there, so it's more about tipping each other up in training and stuff like that.
Who's in the leadership group then? You?
Me, Shannon, Bethan, Bella, Kira. Oh no, I don't think Kira's in it. I think she's in it. And yeah, that's it really. Yeah. There's only a handful.
Yeah, very good. Who's the most competitive, even if you're off the field? Is it you again?
Oh no, honestly, we are also competitive.
Really?
Yeah.
With everything?
Everything. We do like little relay games, and the amount of times that people are going, "Laura, we got him first," and stuff like that. That's not from experience. We've got a very competitive team, especially against each other. We'll do anything to win. Yeah, we did like a netball game the other day, and I practically hugged Shannon while she was walking around so she couldn't get her arms out.
Who's always calm under pressure? Is there someone who you like? Is there a cool cucumber in the squad? They're always calm, and no matter what's happening around.
Izzy Northrop's pretty chill. For a forward as well.
Yeah.
She's just very like, yeah, that was an hard one, wasn't it? And I'm like,
Just steady.
I'm shattered. I'm in bits.
I've only played 10 minutes.
10 minutes training contact.
Yeah, Izzy Northrop, like I said, especially that she's a front row, she's just very, very chill. Yeah.
Excellent.
Who's the best at lifting the team spirits after a tough game? I know, again, you talked about Courtney earlier, but now who's doing that? Whose job's that now?
After like a loss, like we did at Wigan, that's a bad example actually because I weren't in the changing rooms. But the example that I would give is when we lose, especially like that in a big occasion, it's a case of not really saying much after the event.
Right.
So like Lois says the same, there's nothing that can be said in that moment that can change anything. We've not reviewed it, obviously. You've just played it. Your head's always just going 100 miles per hour, like, how did we lose that? What could I have done better? So nothing really gets said after the game. It's like, look after yourselves, come in Tuesday, ready for review, and just to train hard, essentially. So it's more Lois wrapping things up and us having one-to-one conversations with each other, putting our arms around each other, and making sure that people are okay.
So it's the full team?
Yeah. I'd say that a lot of people go around and have the chats and just you've got to make sure that everyone's okay. Because I know, God, after a bad performance, the worst thing you can do is just sit and just think about your performance.
Just stew on it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Caitlin, thanks a lot for coming on. Thanks to Kirsty.
Thank you.
Are a Rhinos legend, by the way. And I'm certain people will comment below agreeing with that. And we'd like to wish you all the best for next year as well. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.